Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Ironclad Ascension 2. The last Ironclad run was a strength build deck, and honestly, like, I've got to admit, that's a pretty good way of building a deck, you know? It seems like a pretty strong way of building a very strong deck. But what are we gonna do here? We're gonna lose the starting relic and re-roll it, or we're gonna remove 2 cards. I mean, we would just remove a strike and defend, but that doesn't really make us that strong early game. I think I'd rather go for like the completely random draw on re-rolling your starting relic, even though it is good as the Ironclad. And we got Astrolabe. Okay, well, those are really good, actually. A free power, extra energy, and a good block. Okay, you know, I was originally thinking that this might be a little bit tough, but now that I'm looking at the cards that we ended up getting, I'm like, hey, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I think we are gonna go for the rephrase. I think we are gonna go for the Burning Elite first, because I think we can. I think with some of these upgrades, we'll be able to make it happen. I will take 1. I know we can't heal from this, but I will still take 1. And that's basically what I was hoping for when we would draw the Seeing Red. Sword Boomerang, Pommel Strike, Dual Wield. What would we dual wield? Right now, nothing. So a Pommel might be what we want. It's good damage, and it is card draw. No, True Grip, please, thank you. Fire Breathing isn't, like, particularly useful right now, but maybe at some point it will become useful. You know, it's not doing that much extra damage, but it is basically a +1 to every attack, which is nice. I think you definitely go for a Shrug. It is better block than True Grit, even if you do upgrade it, which is interesting. We're gonna remove. I guess we're gonna remove a strike. We're gonna go hard removal early, which is usually something I don't do, but we're doing it now. I hate the squishy sounds. Stop squishing. 12 damage. We can almost block it all, but not quite. So give me a block hit. Although, you know what we should have done? Okay, this is actually fine. We should have gotten the kill first. No, we should have done the draw first with the card that would have gotten the kill. That way, we would have known if we wanted to play a better block. Maybe we could have avoided 2 damage depending on what the draw was. So that was a slight misplay, but it ended up not mattering due to the draw. Okay, Rampage. There is a Rampage deck, and it revolves around Rampage, Shrug It Off, and Headbutt. You Rampage, you Headbutt the Rampage, it does more damage. You draw it with Shrug It Off, you play the Rampage, you Headbutt it. You Headbutt, you Shrug, you Rampage. And very soon this card ends up doing an absurd amount of damage. Can we make it happen? Possibly. Should we try? Maybe. Should we inflame? For strength? I don't see why we would not want, you know, like 1 decent power that makes us stronger. I guess probably for turns like this, you would think. I guess we're gonna take 10. But I don't know, like that's an interesting choice right there. I really don't know what I would take. I don't know what to take. I'm just kind of guessing here. Yo, we're gonna take a lot more damage. No, I can kill him. He is technically dead thanks to the fire breathing ability. Although at some point we gotta actually deal with these freaking enemies, man. Let's make Fat Gremlin vulnerable, and if we can hit him on the next turn, if the shield breaks, maybe we can do some good damage to him and kill him. And kill him! Which we can do. And we're taking no damage. Good. Mad Gremlin should be easy as long as we get 1 block per turn. We're not taking any more damage. Give me the bash. Give me the pommel. Give me the seeing red draw. Good stuff. I don't think we need a flex. Do we want a havoc? Probably not. You know, playing around with this card on the last run makes me realize that unless we have that relic that lets you see your draw pile in order, unless we have a lot of headbutts already, we're probably not going to want that so much. Maybe what we want is like a dual wield, because then we can upgrade it later and then, you know, dual wield Reapers and stuff and such. They have more max HP. That's not too bad. Still glad I did it. I think 2 extra strength is going to go a long way here. We're probably going to take a lot of damage unless we draw really well, but I'm okay with that. Pommel? Give me... Yeah. I'm happy with that. Duplicated a pommel. Got rid of a strike on the previous turn. Made our deck slightly better. It's acceptable. I'd rather... Honestly, I think I'd rather get rid of the defend. Make the deck super thin. Shrugs and True Grit only. Should be able to kill the sentry on this turn if we get 2 strikes. Which we essentially did. Taking another 9. I mean, it's gonna suck when we just get only dazes in our deck, but it's just gonna happen. I didn't really mean to attack him, but I think I'm still happy with that. We can probably kill him before he attacks next turn. Yeah. Keep thinning the deck. I want a thin deck so we can get around to the shrugs and the attacks much more quickly. Okay, you're dead. I guess we should duplicate Pommel again. Oh no, wait, no, that's fine. Why did we draw? Oh, because of Pommel, duh. Getting confused on my own here. No dazes, perfect. We can kill him on this turn now. I mean, not this turn, but... I think it would have actually been better to not bash, just hit, hit, hit. That was not too bad. We took a little bit of damage. That's acceptable. Thunderclap is really good, but so is Ghostly Armor. Upgraded, it's a lot of block. And I don't even think we really need to rest. I think we're good to just keep going. Let's upgrade Inflame first. 3 strength for 1 energy is a pretty good deal. And Lagavulin is an enemy that we very much, very, very, very much want to get a good first turn. Which we are not going to do, because Inflame is over there. And I can't dual wield it. I can't draw it. Maybe I can draw it. Nope. Alright, good guy, goodbye, Ghostly Armor. Mostly ghostly. Be a Pommel. And we should probably Inflame. Then Pommel. Fire Breathing will still work, I think. I don't know, just hoping maybe we could draw like a dual wield. We could dual wield the power, but I think we need to put it out like as soon as possible, basically. So give me a True Grit on the Defend. Strike. And we'll save seeing red. I guess if we can draw it on the turn with bash, we're gonna like it. Or on this turn. I keep drawing this with a strike, which is not what I want. Haha. I played it for nothing! I like this turn. We're gonna be fine here on this fight, too. That's nice. We actually are generating enough block with True Grit and Shrug It Off, and our deck is currently 6 cards. So we basically get both guaranteed on essentially every turn, which is just hilarious. Yeah, actually right now we have a 5-card deck, so we guarantee ourselves the same draw every time. Which, I guess it works because he's dead and we took no damage on his second, debuffing phase. I think a headbutt is almost always going to be appreciated. I think a strawberry is not very good. It's just 7 max HP. Who cares? We'll take the key. Jelly Lorm, hello. I slayed any Spires recently? Yeah, we had a couple victories, including with the Ironclad. This is Ascension 2 now. We're slowly building our way up. How you doing? Do we want to draw? We have pretty good block next turn. We don't really need to pull back a Ghostly Armor. If anything, I think we might want to pull back a Bash. Be very careful about not taking damage since we can't heal. Yeah, I mean, that's basically exactly what I wanted, wasn't it? We are going to be weak, but he's vulnerable, so it kind of evens out, right? Yeah, right. Actually, I had extra energy. I don't know how that even happened. I guess we only played 1 True Grit and 1... Headbutt. Headbutt! We're gonna get hit on this one. Ascension 2 means that we've beaten the game on... Ascension is basically New Game Plus. So we're on New Game Plus 2. That's basically what this means. And the game is slightly harder every time. So enemy, or elites, are more often, and normal enemies are deadlier. And I think there's 20 levels of Ascension. Strength, Pummel, good combination. I know it's kind of the same build over and over again, but I mean, if it works, it works. Like, if I dual wield anything, I can kill at least one of these enemies. The dual wield Pommel. Hit you. Give me a ghost. Give me a grit. Grit the bash. Kill him. That's fine. We have potions. I will use these, but I just want to save them for like really great moments when they're gonna save me a lot of damage or something. We'll delay. Good, they're buffing. I think 1 cleave is acceptable for crowd control. There's no shop, so I don't want to really take regret. So instead, we're going to heal 26. This way, maybe we can avoid healing at the bonfire. We can fight another elite. We don't need gold. This guy is not an easy elite fight. Although we have a fantastic turn 1. I'm gonna pop the strength potion. Bash, pummel, headbutt, bring back bash. I think we got him. Wow, easy. Now we don't heal in between combat, but offering can still be a great card to add. So I'm going to add it. I think here we do want a upgrade on Pommel. 10 damage, 2 cards. Maybe Cleave. If any enemy does split on this boss fight, we're gonna want the crowd control. He's not an easy elite. I did kind of just go hard on him early, which I think was a good decision. Offering turn 1. Please dual wield and flame. Let's not do something silly like not do that. Yo, it's pretty good. And we can keep going. Okay, we don't want to hit him anymore because if we hit him one more time, he will split because we have so much strength. But, I mean, is this gonna be another strength build? I don't freaking know. Looks like it. Don't need the strike. Slime crush, that's what we're looking for. Boom, boom. Bring back cleave? No. Doesn't really matter though, because we can, well, pommel draws, and headbutt means we can get cleave. Sweet, so headbutt, cleave, pommel, cleave, cleave, kills. Oh, he was interrupted because of the frickin' fire breathing ability. Oh, that sucks. Exactly what I did not want to have happen. But we're not taking any damage. No, we're taking 1 on this turn. Yeah, this was an easy boss fight. That seems to be the way it goes though. Sometimes you have an easy time against the bosses early, and then later in the game you're gonna be like, wow, why does my deck suck so much? I think you'll want Immolate because of the damage that it can deal. Impervious is pretty good, but it exhausts. We have True Grit, we can always get rid of burns. Transform all strikes and defends. Well, we got 5. So let's freaking do it. Limit Break, Feed, Immolate, Rampage, Evolve. We already had 1 Immolate. Well, I guess we could do another strength deck, or we could go Rampage. Either way, I think we have kind of like I think we've definitely improved the quality of the deck. 2 Immolates is a little bit dangerous, but we do have a True Grit already upgraded and everything. 1, 2, 3. Right up the middle? Yeah, in fact, I want to hit 2 question marks here, and then we can hit this shop here. Yeah. Make sure we go to the shop as late as possible because of mob bank. Fire breathing, flame, limit break, rampage. We're just looking to headbutt, rampage, bring it back, play it again. I think I also, do we need to offering? Yes, why? Because we're taking damage. Well, let's save that for the end then. $32 damage, 27 damage. What would we draw? Seeing Red, Immolate, Cleave. I mean, if I play Offering, we got him, don't we? But if I wait next turn, maybe we can get him taking less HP damage, because 1 Immolate will get him anyways. Okay, yeah, we'll do it like that. And if we don't get Immolate, I'm gonna be very sad. But we're only taking 2 damage. That's nothing. There's Immolate. Technically better than, you know, playing the Offering. Now, Searing Blow. That's an interesting card. Upgrade. 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 That's an interesting card. Searing Blow you can upgrade an infinite number of times. And once it hits about plus 10, it's doing 100 damage per time you play it. But that requires 10 upgrades. That's a lot of upgrades. That means we're not upgrading Dual Wield, Ghostly Armor, Shrug It Off, Headbutt, Immolate, Pummel, Feed, Limit Break, Rampage. I think it's a little bit late, but I think I will still take one shockwave because it's already upgraded. No! Stop making me have the option of taking this. I love this guy. Remove a card and upgrade a random card. So nice, so nice. We're gonna remove something that does not fit the archetype of the deck. Evolve is actually really good with Immolate. But I'm not really using Immolate for that much except for like a KO. So maybe we actually do want to remove one of the Immolates. I don't think we need two of them. And getting a headbutt upgraded is good, I dare say. We could fight 4 elites on the left path. But then we couldn't go to a shop, we couldn't go to campfires. But we would fight 4 elites. Now let's go fight 3 elites. Campfires probably makes it more worthwhile. Okay. Also, we should definitely also try to make feed work, because it is permanent HP up if we get a kill with it. Just enough block. It's dual wield. Can we get dual wield? Yes! I'm gonna play Offering. We can kinda really make a lot of progress on the fight by playing one Offering, get all that extra energy played, basically. And now we can, you know, Rampage, Headbutt, bring back Rampage, doesn't matter, he's dead. Good. I accept the little bit of damage there. I guess we will take a pummel. Strength build and all. Weird, surprising strength build. Feed! Don't forget about feed, you idiot. I don't know what I'm looking for, but there's none of this. So we'll put out a Rampage. I gotta eat, my boy's hungry. But we do have 4 energy worth of stuff to play, so we might as well. Could have probably popped a plated armor potion, but that's fine. Good, one's dead. Even if I didn't get the KO, I think it would have been close enough that it was worth attempting. Okay, 7 times 4. That's 20 some odd damage. We can pummel. And feed. Feed's gonna do 19. That's gonna be 22. That's gonna be 18. 19. 22. Like 41 damage. I think actually if we limit break, we get a kill on headbutt plus feed. Yeah. Just running the numbers. Sure, it's already upgraded, I'll take it. Fight. These elites suck. $12 damage. 13 damage. 15 damage. Try to kill him next turn. It's expensive to play Shockwave, but it's got good results, man. Oh, you know what also has good results? Immolate. Oh, it takes 2 cards. No. I'm not spending 2 cards killing that guy. Oh, we could have done it with 1 card because of freaking fire breathing. Completely forgot about that. Damn it. That's my bad. Really, it should be expected by now. But I'm gonna forget about stuff like that. Pair is okay. I think we want Shrug. We want to go to the store. 500 gold is enough that if we can buy something, we want to. And, I mean... Look. I don't necessarily love doing this, but... We can do another strength build. And I don't really want to remove any cards, necessarily. Maybe evolve. Could be good on the final fight, though, if we have it. Give me a secret weapon. Being able to draw a specific card is nice. And I guess this is what we're trying to go for. Dual wield into Inflame. We only have one Inflame, though, right? Yeah. And then just keep popping Limit Break until we hit 200 damage, and then hopefully we'll get some way of healing. It's a weird way of making it work, but it's kind of working. Do it like this. I mean, we're taking damage, but there's not anything we can really do about it. So we're taking 18 instead of 12. Because we are vulnerable. I'm not that confident in this run, though. You know, we've had some good runs in the past where I felt confident. I'm not really feeling confident on this one. What attack do we want? I mean, I guess Immolate? Immolate True Grit, that does enough block. Dump one of the Pommel Strikes. We have an upgraded Pommel Strike in the deck somewhere, so not that big of a loss. And I'd rather not take 15 damage, so I guess we are gonna offer. Just so we can get some extra draw. Should have headbutted something that could have like gotten a KO, but it doesn't matter, we're not taking any extra damage. Minus offering, but we gotta stop doing offering. You know what we can do? 24 damage. 24 damage. He has 25 HP, we feed. Gotta try to work on feeding more. We got a weakness potion. We can do it. I believe in us. Maybe I shouldn't. I guess we'll make him weak. Rampage. Headbutt. Battle Trance. Then probably, honestly, go for the Inflame. We might die here. And if we do, honestly, that's okay. If we die here, we probably weren't gonna live anyways. We're just taking too much damage. Should have definitely dual wield the fire breathing. That was dumb, because now we're out of powers. I guess we can dual wield attacks. Splay Chunk, hey, how's it going, buddy? You're right, long time no see. Secret weapon. Really what I want to. Healing 12. We have to offering. As much as I don't really love the idea of doing it, I think we have to. That's basically what we're looking for, is just absurd damage output. Guess we could have secret weapon pummel and then played it. Probably would have been better. He's half dead. And we're like 90% dead, so really, who has the last laugh here? We kill him? I think we can kill him. We can absolutely kill him. All right, that's close. Oh yay, Runic Dodecahedron. Woo, Runic Dodecahedron, everyone. It'll never be useful at all. Let's be honest, it won't. Yo, Rampage is too slow. Like, when I can, in 2 turns, get 100 strength if I have good draw, having this thing do 30 damage by turn 3 or 4, it's just, it seems a little underpowered. I mean, I understand it's a good card, and, you know, 20, 30, 40 damage for 1 energy is really nice, but when I can get 200 damage from a strength build, I think it's better than a Rampage. Now what we really need is, more strength enablers. But I don't know. We are taking 1 damage. Did I not feed on the last one? Oh, I didn't feed on him. No, because we had to kill him in, like, super quickly. I remember now. Shockwave, dealing 18 damage. I think we have to offer, because if we don't, we're probably gonna lose. So I think we offering. Give me fire breathing. Secret weapon can only draw in flame, which means that battle trance can draw in flame. Although we can secret weapon back anything we want, like a limit break. It took me a moment, but then I realized that's what we want. Yeah. Sorry, feed. It's just not your time. Reaper. Oh, we've done it. Rest. We've made another identical run. And I've never been happier. Remove a card. I'm sorry, Rampage. You're too slow. And we gotta start removing some of these cards that we're not playing anymore. I think we skipped the Elite, because now that we have... Well, we have Inflame, we have Limit Break, and we have Healing, thanks to Reaper. Now we actually have a way of making the run work. I will Battle Trance for 1. I will block. I will block. We're not gonna play Evolve. Seeing Red could come around. Give me a pummel. Give me a pommel. Give me a pummel. Give me the feed. The feed is also less important now because the Reaper gets us back up to full health so easily, I should say. That's probably our prime concern, our prime target. It's like right now, oh, we didn't get it, it's the last card. Well, if we play Offering, we can play Reaper, so I think that's what we do. It's free, which is perfect. Make him vulnerable, heal for 17. Definitely worth playing the Offering there, so we could kill him on that turn. Collector. Collector is annoying, but if we can gain strength, we'll be fine. You know what? I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest. I want to see if this run can make it work. This late game, late attempt at switching over to a strength build. Excuse me. Oh God, it's disgusting. I'm gonna pop Shockwave. Give me the draw. Give me the Offering. I think we're gonna go very hard on turn 1. We don't have dual wield. Damn. Secret weapon can put an attack in our hand. I want to dual wield Inflame, but if I have to, I will Inflame, Limit Break, Limit Break. That's still pretty damn good. And if we're gonna do it, we should do it now. Yeah, that's fine. 12 strength is probably good enough. Yeah. Honestly, that was a fantastic first turn. We're now set up. And because we're set up, we can, you know, kill these guys in like 2 hits each. Kill his friend. We're taking 13 damage. Although, you know what? Let's pop the energy potion. Let's take none. Reaper. We want this on a turn when there's minions, so we're not going to take it for now. What we should do, though, is probably headbutt back some freaking block. So we don't take absurd amounts of damage. He's gonna debuff us. Can we secret weapon pummel dual wield? I think we can. It's too good. The strength build on the Ironclad is just too good. Because now we can heal almost up to full, and he's dead, and he only summoned enemies once, and we had 12 strength after the first turn. And of course we're gonna take, you know, like a demon form. Some other way of gaining strength? 2 wounds into your draw pile. I mean, we have evolve. And actually, we have a lot of draw, so I'm definitely gonna take this. You don't want Mark of Pain with Clash, but we are not running a Clash deck. Maybe I should run a Clash deck at some point. There's a lot of question marks and a lot of campfires. I like it. Camp, camp, camp. Like 3 campfires right up here. Honestly, we need these campfires because we want to be able to, we're not hitting up a shop, so an early shop is fine. We want to upgrade the limit breaks so that they are able to be played repeatedly. We don't have any way of dealing passive damage to these guys, so I think we have to go hard. Which is unfortunate, I hate doing it, but, you know, if it's gotta happen, it's gotta happen. You know, they're vulnerable, so we can hit them with a cleave. So we just, like, pommel this guy first, and then cleave him. Dunk dunk. He's down to 1 HP! What a jerk. Why is this? Are we weak? 4 damage to all enemies. 12 damage. Doesn't actually show the improved damage. So this will be about 31 damage to all enemies, which is almost enough to kill. To kill. If we draw anything here, we're gonna want pommel. Oh, we should have drawn feed. That's dumb of me. Feed would have been so much better there. All right, you know what? Give me an immolate. I'll block him next turn and kill him. Maybe I should have even played Reaper there. I don't know. I'll feed on this one. How about that? Get a little bit of both. A little bit of both worlds. I think you do want 1 spot weakness. You want multiple ways of gaining strength. It seems to be the best. I think you do want to embrace madness as well because you have a lot of expensive cards in this type of a deck. With Immolate, with Demon Form, Reaper. I guess those are the big ones. So maybe you don't care. Maybe you just say, hey, Retracer Steps. We have ways of gaining HP over time, thanks to feed. Let's just worry about that, shall we? Okay. I was thinking about drawing first in case we picked up dual wield. It doesn't really matter. What matters though is that we picked up no block in our starting hand, even though we have Bag of Freaking Prep. Come on. Energy, Shockwave, Ghost, give me a Shrug, give me a Reap. If we do that like once every combat, heal for 15, we're gonna be happy. Should maybe try to look for feed, but I don't want to spend too much time looking for feed in all the wrong places. What boss are we fighting? Power Man. We only play 1 power, 2 if we manage to dual wield it, so it's, you know, we're not that bad. Intimidate for free. I'm gonna take Intimidate for free because we have a lot of draw. With a lot of draw, I think we're gonna be fine. Dude, Clockwork Souvenir is awesome. Like really, really, really good. The initial artifact means that we can, we can play flex, and if we get a flex and we play it, we get permanent strength. It means that we can avoid a lot of the nasty debuffs that we get from enemies. I think a turn 1 demon form is absolutely excellent there. Okay, well, shrug into, okay, sure, pommel, battle trance, okay, 2 limit breaks. I don't want to double 2 strength though. I want to save the limit breaks for a little while. So why don't we don't have any dual wield. They're still in here. Oh, I guess give me a cleave. I don't really want to play anything else, not even the bash. Leave everything in the deck for a while. There's what we're looking for. Nothing that we can play for 0. Leave secret weapon in there. Dealing 33 damage. Okay, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot, but we can actually deal with it. Not completely, but we can do it very close. 24 strength. Any damage we take doesn't matter, because at this point, any damage we've taken, we're just gonna heal off of 1 Reaper as soon as it comes out. So, we hit. Sure, seeing red. Sure, give me an offering, why not? Sure, there's a pummel. I mean, I actually don't want to kill him. I want to draw into that Reaper, which we can do right now. And then pummel just destroys him. That's all you need. All you really need is a freaking pommel strike, a Reaper, inflame, a couple of limit breaks, and you're just set. So the first thing I think that we want to do is probably upgrade limit break, so we have at least 1 permanent card in the deck that we can use to gain strength with. Great starting hand. 2 inflames. He's not doing anything, so I think we do battle trance and we look for a either more powers, or we look for a limit break. Any attack we want to play? Not really. You know what? Give me a bash. Get this card out of my deck. Goodbye, ghostly armor. You want an offering? You want an offering? He's doing 9 damage. We can draw into block, which will save us HP in the long run. We drew nothing. Well, it doesn't always work. Oh, but you know what we can do? Limit break headbutt, which I think is definitely worth the small piddly amount of damage that we took from playing offering. There's another limit break. We can play it. That does an insane amount of damage. I don't want to kill him. I want to wait until Reaper comes around, which isn't even in my discard pile anymore. Lovely. Or feed him. I will Reaper or feed. 100, 100. Okay, let me... Just wait. Shrug. We cleave. For 156 damage. Anything that just ensures that when we get to Reaper, it gets the KO. Because we are taking a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter, because we heal for full. Limit break, Reaper. Magic Flower, healing is now more effective. Well, that's just hilarious. Oh, good lord. I mean, yes, of course we're gonna upgrade Dual Wield, then Limit Break, then more... I guess we actually don't need to upgrade the Reapers. Oh my god, Paper Frog. I mean, how can I not go for... Dual Wielding Demon Form is kind of pointless. How do I not go for this type of a synergy when it just happens immediately on a run, you know? It's not my fault! Yes, I'm adding in 4 more Reapers. You think the big giant head looks like a Cromulon from Rick and Morty? I guess I can see it. We have burns, we have wounds. We can evolve. Shrug. Offering. We have True Grit. Oh, give me a... Oh, can we dual wield? Why would we want to dual wield with Limit Break? That's a good question. We can't dual wield with Limit Break. We can dual wield in Flame, but we haven't gotten to that card yet. I think we do want to Limit Break, though, just because we can. We should probably wait for it to cycle back through the deck. Okay, you convinced me. It didn't take much convincing, but you convinced me. So instead, I guess we're just going to, like, block. We'll headbutt the block back. We'll, well, I guess we're gonna draw it either way, so. Spot weakness, that's worth it. Okay, so, oh, we can't. But we totally can. Give me a battle trance. Give me a Limit Break, we'll go up to 10. I think that's worth it. No, the Inflame. Why did that happen? Oh, because we exhausted Limit Break, of course, of course. It's 100 damage, perfect. We want him to be basically in lethal. I'll heal. We have plenty of Reapers in the deck, but we basically want this guy to be at lethal at all times. So I don't even think I draw here. I don't want to draw. I want to wait until I draw a Reaper on a turn where I maybe also get Limit Break, maybe can just kill him in 1 Reaper. Yeah, that'll do. Upgraded Pommel, I think, is always gonna fit in a deck like this. And you know what? Give me the recall. I don't want to accidentally forget about it. We can upgrade to a card at the next thing. Okay. Give me a Evolve Pommel. Give me a Bash Pommel, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. Anything for 1 that we like? Actually, a Cleave might be pretty good because we can bring in an attack. As opposed to what? Dealing 15 damage? Yeah, give me a Cleave. These guys are going down. As soon as we get a Reaper, well, as soon as we get Inflame or Demon Form or something. Yeah, Shockwave, Reaper. We healed for 21. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We still have 1 more Reaper in the deck. These guys are getting stronger, but, you know, we can focus them down now. Now that we got some good draw. 14 times 4. Is that enough to get a kill? I think it is. Just under 60 damage, but then we can also hit him with a headbutt to do lethal. I don't know, maybe we'll be able to feed? Probably want to wait for the Reaper, though, for the health. I think being at full health is going to be more valuable than feeding. Or, we can do both. Not quite full health, but still pretty good. Dude, Heavy Blade, instant take. We got a lot of cards, I will admit. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength, and all enemies gain 1 strength. I'll tell you why this is bad. The heart fight will murder us when it starts to deal 10 times 12 damage every turn. Or every, like, 3 turns. Yeah, this, it seems good. And in a strength-based build, it is really good. But I don't see how this could ever be worth it. Like, there's no way that you can actually get the kill in 1 turn. You have to wait at least 3 turns, which means that you have to survive an X12 attack from the heart at least once. I think that is definitely not worth it. So I'm gonna leave the shop. After I buy an oddly smooth stone. I think I got my money ripped off. This is just a regular stone. That's okay. Sure, you know what? Big headman's usually not too much of a problem. Let's hit him. Honestly. An oddly regular stone, I like it. We've already drawn both the wounds, so playing Evolve is basically pointless. We can Shockwave though. Shrug. Pommel. See Red. Intimidate. Should probably play an Offering. Get those Reapers out there, I guess. Just looking for our big enablers, which we have not found yet. Ah, there we go. Do we want Inflame or Demon Form? I think we probably want... If I dual wield Inflame Limit Break, I'll have like 20 strength immediately. Let's do that. Oh no, you're my discard pile. Yeah, 18 strength now. We can keep drawing those limit breaks. I think it's probably in our best interest to do it like this. Headbutt. Shrug. Limit break. We're not playing a pummel. What does it matter? He's gonna be dead on the next turn. What happens when this guy counts to 0? He starts to hit like a truck. Right now, he's just, oh, why are you here? Piddly little attack. When he counts to 1, this guy starts hitting like a goddamn truck. We want to make sure we kill him before then. Well, I can't actually kill him, so we're just going to hit him. He's weak though, so he's not actually gonna be hitting like a truck. I lied a little bit. There's my Reaper. Not taking any damage, at full health. Any combination of attacks will get him. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, 719 damage, that'll do it. Choose a skill, it'll be in your hand. I think there's only one option. I think it's Offering. If we open with Offering, we can immediately jump into having a bunch of extra attacks and strength gain. And I think in the same vein, I think the thing that we want to upgrade is Limit Break so we can reuse both of them. Okay. Now this guy will get stronger when we pop Inflame. It's okay. We know it's gotta happen. Ow, that hurt. Seeing Red. Give me a Shrug. I'm hoping that we can get dual wield so we can copy Inflame, but if we can't, we can't. Taking no damage, fine. Inflame, Limit Break, no Headbutt, that's okay. We could Reaper. Not worth it at this stage, I think we should save it. Can knock out one of them immediately though. Intimidate, make him weaker. This is a perfectly acceptable first turn. We're up 12 strength. We're gonna be fine. Bring back a Limit Break, pop the Limit Break. Oh, almost got him. I was thinking I might be able to get him on this form, and it wasn't quite enough. Give me a Cleave. Or limit. Give me a Cleave. And then I'm gonna pop a Limit Break, Shrug, and Evolve. Sure, why not? You can play powers when he's dead and he won't gain strength. Okay, you're doing 42. That is pretty much nothing because I'm going to probably just kill you. I mean, that's 200 damage. And that's the other 100, so yeah, I mean, you are literally just dead. The strength runs are so good. Like I think we could probably do Ascension 10 or 20 at this point. And I got the keys, I didn't forget. Good. And what do we do here? Do we upgrade? Do we have anything to upgrade? Offering for more card draw is good, but you know what? Give me a dig. I dig it. I don't dig Sundial, I just dig the dig. Dude, Mummified Hand is actually perfect. Because now we can play Demon Form, and we can copy Demon Form and try to get copies of it played at the same time. Oh, it's good. It's real good. And Evolve is worth playing now. It makes something free. It made a Reaper free. We'll make sure to play it at the end, or before the end of this, this turn. Because we have another one in the deck. No Exhumes, which is unfortunate. That's okay. Shockwave. Unfortunately, what we do not have is any strength gain. Nothing to headbuzz. Give me a pommel. Pop the Intimidate. Give me a cleave. I mean, I don't care about taking damage. We're gonna Reaper at some point. In fact, we could do it now. In fact, we can do it now. All the copies cost 0. Is that helpful? Not really. But I mean, I think we want to keep them in the deck, honestly. So let's just headbutt the dual wield. We take some damage, whatever. And we don't lose, -1 strength permanently thanks to being able to absorb that debuff. Fantastic. There's a limit break. Now, unfortunately, we don't have anything to limit break, but hey, we're getting there. Add more Reapers. My deck is gonna be only Reapers, and I'm gonna be so happy. We got an Inflame. We have a spot weakness. Okay. We also have very cheap cards, so we might want to pop the Swift Potion here. I don't like doing that, but if we have to, we have to. No, I think we roll it. Oh, next turn is gonna suck, but we have a lot of strength, I think. We're taking a buttload of damage, but that's what this deck is all about. That's what the frickin' strength deck is all about. You take a lot of damage, and then later, you bring it back. So, you die. Now we draw through our entire deck looking for basically one card. I can't play it if we draw it though. Oh, but I've seen red, so I can. I mean, this is worth it. Get some of that heal out of the way early. We have like 4 more Reapers in the deck. All we need is a spot weakness, and I think we're good to go. I would love to get back up to full health. He's dealing 36 damage. We can heal for 21 plus 50%. We can heal for 30. And that just kills him, so let's do this first. He's dealing 26 damage. We can heal, or probably more than that. Let me end turn. I think it's probably in our best interest to do it like this, even if it's slightly inefficient. Maybe it broke even. I don't really know. Take a Warcry for draw. Upgraded, I think it's pretty good. Okay. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna draw a lot of cards. So, Intimidate. Give me a Warcry. Oh, well, there's the first draw. Give me a Warcry. We want to play Demon Form. Like, we want to play Demon Form. We don't want to play Reaper. So we play Demon Form. Pommel Strike is free. Well, we're gonna Offering. We have to get as much value out of turn 1 as possible. Spot Weakness sucks, unfortunately, but, you know, it's something. Dual Wield. There's no powers to Dual Wield. Ah! But what we can do is prepare the Reapers. And honestly, we might even want to play some of them, but it's only going to heal us for 4, which is basically nothing. In that case, Shockwave, I think, is our next best bet. Pop the Dex Potion, might as well. The first turn here went pretty horribly, honestly. We're not vulnerable, though, thanks to the artifact, which was a good purchase, I want to say. Block. 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 Secret weapon into an attack. Nothing that we have is something that we want to play. So, Slime. We're taking 5 damage. It's not too bad. Found something I wanted to play. The thing is, we can play the Reapers when we get them, because as long as we just duplicate Reapers whenever we get Dual Wield, we're always gonna have healing in the deck. Even if we just had 1 Reaper, we could just keep recycling it over and over again, right? I'd love to feed on the heart. Let's not use it now. All right, you're gonna get strong. Inflame. Do 300 damage in 1 turn. Excellent. We're coming out ahead now. All we need is like a couple of Reapers, get that healing back up, and I think we're good. Get rid of the burn. Give me some healing. 40 healing. It's actually gonna be like 60 healing thanks to the magic flower. Yep. Back up to full health. We're taking, 15 damage or something. I don't know, dude. Something about this deck. Something about... That doesn't matter. Something about the strength deck for the Ironclad. I just love it. It's so simple. You only need like 6 cards to make it work. I think we're... No, he's not vulnerable. We can Heavy Blade him. Really want to try to kill him, though, using a feed. Thunk! We can get him real close. One more limit break plus a feed and we got him. We got him! Oh, dude, we actually did get him. Delicious. Ah, perfection. It always just feels so efficient because in a lot of runs, if your draw sucks, you end up getting whittled down, like on a floor. You take a little bit of damage, you take a little bit of damage. You gotta spend time healing, like resting at a campfire. You can't upgrade your cards, you can't dig for relics. It starts to go downhill. But if you have a strength deck with Reaper, you just heal whenever you want. You get strong, you let the enemies hit you, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna heal for 150. It's so efficient because you can actually get your deck upgraded. You can actually take good cards, and as long as you have Reapers, Dual Wields, anything that enables strength plus the limit break, you're good. So like the past 3 runs in the row as the Ironclad have been basically the same deck. And I really did want to try to do like a Rampage build, but I realized very early that it wasn't going to work. It was far too slow. That Rampage coming back around dealing an extra 8 damage each time scales worse than doubling your damage every turn, because that's basically what it is with a reusable limit break. Okay, I'm dealing 20 damage this turn. Okay, next turn I'm dealing 40, then 80, then 160, then 320. Then it doesn't matter because I'm dealing more damage than anything in the game has HP. But that Rampage, 8, 16, 24, 36... Wait, 30, 32, 40... Look, math and counting. But you get what I mean. Like, it takes 30 turns to get it to eventually do 300 damage. And it's good that it can get there, but hell, if you just take a Searing Blow and upgrade it 15 times, it'll do the same amount of damage in turn 1. So why would you not do that instead? I think that maybe even I even forgot the name of the card now. It's not Reaper. But anyways, I think that it might just be a little bit too slow. Because, you know, in order to make it happen, you have to play it, play a headbutt, play a draw, play it again. You need 4 energy to be super ideal about it, to be super perfect about, you know, how many times you're playing it, and it just ends up taking too long. But that was a good run. And, as always, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, and support me on Patreon if you so desire. Every little bit helps, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire. And maybe next time when we do the Ironclad, we won't do a strength-based deck, but I don't know. Maybe from Ascension 3 to 20, that's what's going to work the best, because it worked pretty good here.